Welcome back in for the third time. More internet and technical difficulties kind of leading to some issues today over at Ernie Meyers Field, but glad to still be here and bring these games to you. 12-0 win in Game 1 for Macomb, and the Mott Bears lead Game 2, 8-4. Michael Jockwig stays grooving on the mound right now. He's given up 4 runs in the last 2 innings, but he just struck out Dylan Pawensky. He's got Mendez with 2 strikes. He pops it up out of play. Eggert coming over. He's not going to get there. It's foul back towards the road. 0 for 2 day with a strikeout and a ground out for Mendez. This Monarch team with a win earlier today. They take a 3.5 game lead over Mott for that second place spot. So very comfortable with a split today, but also want to try to get both. Here's a fly ball out to Ben Corson as his hat comes flying off for out number 2. Seen that a lot today. Just anybody that puts their head up in the air to track down a fly ball, that rim of the cap is immediately being blown off, just like our laptop was out of the window here at Andy Taylor Press Box. That wind is just absolutely blowing from right to left across your screen. It's taken the American flag off the pole right now. It's frustrating, really. Here's a ball in the dirt. Rinna, 2 for 2 day. Reese is hot. He takes one in the dirt. Every nice day we've had so far at 60 degrees and sunny has been partnered with a ton of wind. Swing and a miss from Rinna. So we really haven't had one nice day so far this year, even though we're in the end of April. Really just looking for that one nice 70-degree day with no wind. I don't know if we're going to get it until about June or July. There's a ball off the plate. But it is Michigan, so what do you expect? Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jockwig trying to retire the side in order. The pitch, lined out to right field, foul back towards the Bears bullpen. Both Dylan Keelian and Avery Cortizon are both warming up in the bullpen. Jockwig's your starter here in Game 2. Got a pair of strikeouts, just 1 walk allowed. And we're going to push to full 3-2 on Reese Rinna. Macomb trails by 4 with a couple innings left to play. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. It's going to get away from the catcher, Wills. Down safely at first on the drop. Third strike is Rinna. Wills behind the plate tried to go for a back pick, and it rolled up the left side of the glove over his head. And there's a 2-out base runner. Rinna reaches for the 3rd time in this game. He's 2 for 3 now. First pitch to Vincent Cowdery is low in the dirt. 1 for 2 day for Vincent. Single and scored in the 4th. 1-0 pitches in the dirt. Nice block from Ethan. Down to second goes Rinna. He slides in safely. And another runner in scoring position here for Macomb in the later innings. Just 2 hits in the first 2 innings of play. Since then, they've combined for 6 hits and 4 runs. Here's a ground ball to third, past the glove of Quinn Schultz. Rinna coming around third base. He's going to come and score as the cutoff from Corson is missed. Corson threw it underneath the glove of Schultz after the ball bounced over Quinn's glove at third base on a hard ground ball from Cowdery. 8-5 now is your score. Going to give Cowdery a base hit there to drive in the run. Adrian Epps is going to run for Vincent for the 2nd time in this game. So Epps down at second base. It's Derek Ruiz time. 1 for 1 with a sacrifice fly in the 4th. Epps with speed, likely to score on any sort of hit to the outfield. Ruiz puts one in the air to right field, right at Max Charlton. 2 steps in, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ruiz flies out, and that ends the top of the 5th. We go bottom half. Macomb gets a run back. It's 8-5. This is your home for Bears baseball. Bottom of the 5th inning of action. Jack Saputo is back on the mound for the Monarchs. Macomb trails by 3. It's 8-5. The Bears looking to take 1 out of 5 here and split the double header at home on a Sunday. Max Charlton starts off. He hits a ground ball. Backhand play at shortstop from Ruiz. Pick at first cannot be made. Charlton is safe. Infield hit for Max. He likely would have beat it out even with the pick by Krzyzuk. More hard hit balls on the infield that just cannot be completed for outs on either side. We saw a ground ball to Schultz last inning that popped over his glove, one that bounced off of Eggert's glove at first. Now Ruiz has had a couple that have bounced off his body and not been able to make the throw to first. It's just been middle infielders for both squads right now having some trouble on this infield. Quinn Schultz, 1 for 3 day, a 2-run double in the 2nd inning. That really broke things open for the Bears, and if he can keep things going here and give his team a little extra cushion, they'll feel a lot better going into the 6th and 7th innings. Good lead at first base for Charlton. Saputo leaves the fastball high. 2-0. One look over at the runner from Saputo. Now he puts the head down to check him out. Breaking ball for a strike. 2-1. A lot of free passes in the first couple of innings from the Monarch pitching staff, leading to those 6 runs. Big swings from Ransley, Charlton, and Schultz. Quinn lines one out to left center field. This is going to drop for a single in the gap. Riley Ames comes up with it quickly. Nice opposite field swing once again from Schultz. He put his double off the left field wall and now goes in the left center field gap. Back-to-back base hits, have 2 on with nobody out. Bears looking for more. Next time your Mott Bears will be in action will be here at home on Tuesday. Mott taking on Delta College in a non-conference matchup. That'll be a doubleheader at 2 and 4:30 on Tuesday afternoon. Zaputo delivers. This is a bunt attempt back to Zaputo on the first base side. He'll toss and flip underhand to get the runner Eggert. Nice sacrifice bunt from the 4-hitter. Shows what type of coach Roger Christensen is down there at the third base side. If your 4-hitters laying down sacrifice bunts, that means you're playing team concept baseball. It doesn't matter who's up at the plate when you need a couple of runs. And how about Eggert getting the job done? Very rarely do you see the 4-hitter laying down a bunt with 2 on and nobody out. But love to see it there as he gets it done. Great job from Connor. Second and third, 1 out. Charlie Chmielewski at the plate. 0 for 1 with 2 free passes. A hit by pitch and a walk. Strike called at the knees. Zaputo leaves the fastball in the dirt. What a block from Cowdrey. My goodness. Just gets a piece of the left shoulder and he keeps it in front. That was 100% going to be another run if Cowdrey doesn't keep that in front of him. Like a wall back there, keeping that in front. He already let a wild pitch get by earlier. Fastball in the inside corner. Nice frame from Vincent behind the plate, but doesn't catch the spot. 3-1. Infield in now for Macomb. They trail by 3. It's 8-5. A swing from Chmielewski here could break it wide open. Inside corner for strike 2. The off-speed pitch from Zaputo sets in for a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. First base is open. Jack ready with it. Line drive from Chmielewski to center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Coming in to score is Charlton. Holding at second is Schultz. He doesn't go anywhere. RBI base hit for Charlie Chmielewski. Riley Ames nearly caught that on the diving play. It just landed in front of his glove. And Schultz wisely didn't try to advance to third base as Ames was very shallow when trying to make that catch. The ball landed in his glove on one hop, so he quickly got it in. If that sneaks by the center fielder Ames, everybody's off to the races. That sacrifice bunt from Connor Eggert set up that line drive base hit from Chmielewski. Well done from the 4-5 hitters. Eggert getting the bunt down and Chim coming through with the RBI swing. 9-5 is your score now. Brennan Beachazone, 1 for 3. A strikeout, reached on an error, and singled and scored. Good lead at second base. Schultz trying to steal. It's a hit and run now. Line drive over the head of Ames in the left center gap. Beachazone cruising on to second base, and scoring will be Quinn Schultz. 10-5. Bears on top now. They're hitting up Jack Zaputo after a double from Beachazone. Love to see the Bears answering back. They had only scored 9 runs compared to the 37 in the last 3 games against Macomb. Now they're popping off for 10. Chmielewski at third, Beachazone's at second, and we have time on the field as head coach Taylor Jellikowski's out to the mound. They're going to make a change. The ball taken away from Jack Zaputo. Onto the mound is Luke Hall for the Monarchs. 10-5 is your score. Chmielewski drove in a run. So did Brennan Beachazone with a double. We'll be back in a minute. It's the bottom of the 5th inning with 1 out. 10-5 lead for your Bears. This is your home for Mott Baseball. Infield is in right now for Macomb. Luke Hall is on the mound trying to get out of a jam. It's 10-5 Bears with Ethan Wills at the dish. Wills is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. This one's going to get by the catcher, Cowdrey. Nowhere to go at third base for Charlie Chmielewski. Chmielewski drove in a run with a single. Beach's Zone just doubled in the gap to drive in yet another run. 6 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 2 here in the fifth. Heavy diet of run scoring from the Bears here in the second game of a doubleheader in Flint. Hall sets at the belt. Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit into left field on one hop. Ethan Wills cashing in a few more runs. Scoring as Chmielewski. Beach's Zone comes in. 12-5 Bears. How about Ethan Wills? Taking that inside fastball and drilling it right past Ryan McKay's glove. 2-run swing, his second and third RBIs of the day. Good to see the Bears coming back and answering after a 12-0 loss in Game 1. They've scored 12 of their own. Corson hacks at the first pitch and sends it straight back. 1 for 2 day with a hit by pitch for Ben. And it's good for momentum's sake as well if you're able to finish this off for the Mott Bears, just because you'd lost your last 3 games. You were 8-5 in conference, and now you're 8-8. So getting a win here, getting above 500 again is huge. Swing and a miss from Corson. He's down 0-2. A long pause from Luke Hall. That's on the corner for ball 1. Nice pitch from Hall and a better frame from Cowdrey. They just couldn't get the call for strike 3. Corson swings through that curveball for strike 3. 2 gone now. Tobias Ransley, 2 for 2 with an RBI and a walk. Scored on a wild pitch back in the third. He's got Ethan Wills at first base, who just drove in a pair of runs. Spiked fastball is going to get by the catcher, Cowdrey. Egan Demers, the pinch runner down there at second base. He's in for the catcher, Wills. Long pause from Luke Hall. Trying to get out of a jam after a big inning from the Bears. Fastball outside. 4 runs in this fifth. Monarchs cut it to 3. It is now a 7-run deficit. Little pick play towards second base. Looking at the runner, Demers. Good lead at second base for Egan. There's a fastball for strike number 1. Looked a bit high. Fastball high and inside. It hits Ransley. Came a little bit too close with that 4-seamer out of the hand of Hall. And there's runners on first and second with 2 outs. Gavin Bayless, the 9th batter in the lineup to bat in this 5th inning. Second time in this game that the Bears have hit a round. They plated 12 in the second, and it's 9 right now. Bayless, 1 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. First pitch to Gavin. There's a ground ball on one hop into left field, a base hit. Coming around third and scoring is going to be Demers. Holding at second is Ransley. RBI single for Bayless. His second hit of this game, and it's now 13-5. Max Charlton bats for the second time. In this inning, sorry. Charlton singled to start things. He takes one high above the shoulders. Charlton and Quinn Schultz led off this inning with a pair of singles. That's where everything got started. Chmielewski, Vichazone, Wills, and Bayless all cashing in runs with hits. That's a strike at the knees. All delivers, swing and a miss from Charlton. He's down 1-2. Max today is 2 for 3 with a walk, RBI, and 2 runs scored. Breaking ball to Charlton's going to be sent up the middle on a line drive. Holding up at third base is going to be the runner Ransley. Bases are loaded for Quinn Schultz. Three for 4 day with a walk for Max Charlton in game 2. Love to see that. These Bears outscored 37-9 in the first 3 games over the course of the past couple days, and they are answering back in this one. 5 runs scored in this frame, 13-5. Schultz awaits a first pitch fastball high and outside. A base hit here for Schultz could be it. Good speed down there at second base and Bayless. Head coach Roger Christensen might send him on a hit here from second. Outfielders all the way in. They know the situation. Schultz to the left center gap. This is going to do it all the way to the wall. Scoring is going to be Ransley, and Bayless comes home. Another run. Charlton's in, and it's a 3-run base-clearing double that wins the ball game for Mott. How about the Bears with a 10-run mercy rule victory to punch right back after the same was done to them in game 1? Wow. They had a chance to do it in this 5th inning, and they get it done. On that last swing from Schultz, that was his second double of the game. He finishes with 5 RBIs and 3 hits. What an answer from the Bears. They improved to 17-15 and 9-8 in conference. Macomb, they win the series, taking 4 out of 5 from the Bears. They fall to 17-13 and 11-5 in conference. Some big swings today. That last one from Quinn Schultz to complete the 10-run mercy rule victory, taking the game 16-5. I want to thank everybody today for the involvement. Athletic Director Al Perry for setting everything up for us today. Sports Information Director over at Macomb, Tim Johnston, he was along with us as well today for all the action. I'm Tom Cavanaugh saying so long. We will be back here on Tuesday at 2 o'clock as your Bears take on Delta College for a doubleheader. That's going to be a fun one. Bears and Monarchs split here at Ernie Meyers Field, just off the campus of Mott Community College in Flint, Michigan. 12-0 W for Macomb in Game 1. They scored 10 runs in the first inning and wrote to a 12-0 Mercy Rule win in 5 innings. And in Game 2, how about it? They scored 5 runs. I'm all over the place. 8 runs in the 5th inning to take care of business and come from behind and win on a 10-run Mercy Rule victory, 16-5. Thanks so much, everybody. One more time, Tom Cavanaugh saying so long. We'll see you on Tuesday at 2 o'clock against Delta College for more Mott Community College baseball. Until then, take care. We'll see you soon. This is Mott Community College Athletics.